Think of old Kiki there.
I think I'm gonna have to go check her out.
You always
Be ready.
you always look like a stunned deer in headlights when we have these porn stars on. You just
I'm used to it.
So Samantha is just usually right there. She's fine. She's ready to go. And then we go from Kiki Clout to two great guests that we've had on in the past, and I hadn't talked to them in probably about a year, and I wanted to get them on the big program today, and this is going to be a fun one. We also have Chris Ortiz, the fantastic Chris Ortiz, and Samantha joins us from Seattle. And Freak Show is with us. Freak77show.com is the official website. And how are you guys? You guys are... Uh-oh. I can't hear you. We can't hear you. Can you hear us? Uh-oh. You can hear us, but we can't hear you. Uh-oh. They'll get it fixed. Chris Ortiz is just perming out. That's what he's doing. He's contributing nothing to the conversation. He is just staring at them. And Samantha, I don't know what the hell she's doing. But
I'm waiting for them to hear.
So we're gonna get this figured out. It is of course Sunday, which means technical issues abound everywhere.
Any given Sunday,
it's always an issue. We had a phone guest earlier who Samantha's like, well, I wish I could see you, and the guy's like, instead of the guy saying, well, I'll get on Skype, he goes, check out my IG.
He was promoting himself. I sure did.
He was, and you followed him, so it all seemed to work itself out there. So
and I tagged him, so he really appreciates that, man. He made my stories, man.
So Chris Ortiz subbing today for Jay Birdwells, who apparently I don't know if she's lost in the forest or what the hell is going on. She sends me some text message the other day where she goes, I'm done with radio and TV things, and I'm gonna go into the forest or something. And I'm like, what?
I think she's having a moment.
I think she's having a moment. Yes, she's. I don't know. She showed up at Ballistic's show on Friday and did a bunch of interviews, and I'm like, so is she doing the interviews and then running back to the forest, or is she? I don't know what she thinks she's doing. But so Chris.
Yes.
Riding shotgun here. We've had you. We've had you for the first hour. We've got you for the second hour here. You've interviewed so far today. You've talked to a musician who's obsessed with the color blue. We talked to a rapper who wasn't prepared and then had to call us back, which threw the entire show off. And then we had Kiki Cloud on. And we're getting ready to go to our friends at Freak77show.com here in just a few. So, what in the world do you think of things so far, sir?
Very interesting. I got serenaded with the girl in blue, and then ended up going to the porn star, and just it made me want to start my own little porn career now.
Of course.
Chris is ready. Okay.
Well, you want to start a porn career. Samantha wants to start a wish list. She wants these porn marks, start sending her stuff in the mail.
Yeah, I need a wish list, man.
That is the one thing that I have found just absolutely amazing is that these porn people have these wish lists on Amazon. And people just go over there and they just buy people crap. I'm like, I need some new lights. Here you go. Some Mark's going to buy you some lights. Okay.
They say hear us now.
say something, and we'll see if we can hear you guys. It's like she's a mime. I'm waiting for her to get out of that box or something.
To my laptop real quick.
What are you doing? You got laptops?
Yeah, back over to my laptop.
Now you're back over to your laptop where you've got your cool looking studio mic.
Yeah, I got my little mic. Just like I'm in this one over here.
What in the world? This is the Chris Ortiz has got so many cameras. He's like Action News. He's Chris Ortiz on sports. He switched over. He switched over to the. So, what is that setup you have there, Ortiz? You got that studio mic. You've got this camera. It looks like you have some sort of studio program you're using there.
Yeah.
Are you a Twitch guy? Do you get on the Twitch with the video game people? Or you?
No, I went out and I was like, man, I want to start my own podcast kind of deal. And so I went out and I bought this mic. I went to Best Buy and I said, hey, I'm looking for a mic, and they says, this is what we got. And I was like, this is what we recommend.
Classic Wichita, Kansas. This is what we got. Take it or leave it, brother.
Now, so I went and this guy, he says, man, this is what most of the Best Buy guys use for gaming. So I went and I bought it. And it's a really nice mic. I love it and everything. And then I ended up dropping another $175 so I could get this deal so I can have my camera on here that is better than the one that's on the laptop and all this and that. And apparently I can't get sound coming out of my laptop now. I have to figure that out.
Well, we can hear you and see you, so you're good.
You're doing something.
You're doing something right over there.
Yeah.
And then you got your cool little video game chair that you're sitting in.
Yeah.
Everybody's obsessed with these goddamn video game chairs. I had to go buy one after Bolin had one on when we did our interview with him. I'm like, well, I gotta go get one of those stupid chairs now.
Amazon.
Samantha's got the cool rocking chair.
Yep. This is the throne here, you know.
And our guests, they seem to have comfortable chairs. So once we get everything figured out here, it looks like they've got on the back wall there. It's like they've got like this. They literally walked into a Hastings, and when it was ready, when they were getting ready to shut down all the Hastings in America, they just literally walked and bought everything in the Hastings. So we
they did what they had to do.
That's right. That's awesome.
They made it work.
You know what I think is great is oh my God, they've switched cameras. What is it with these people, these multiple cameras? I thought I was the only one that had the multiple cameras. Apparently everybody's got all these cameras. Oh, what was that? I missed something. Somebody called in and we missed him. Where is he? Because of course it is middle of the hour, which means it's time to get our buddy Dan in here. Let's see where Danny Boy is. Danny Boy, the lights are calling Danny Boy.
Yep.
And I think I hear.
We good.
Okay, there's Dan.
What the heck's going on here?
What is Dan doing? I love Dan's. Dan's always dressed up, ready to go. He's straight from 1985 with his DeLorean.
Not 1985.
84 or something. I don't know. Okay, so let's try this again. They've switched cameras. Say something. We'll see if we can hear you. Uh-oh. Damn it. She's got really cool hair. I want to ask her about her damn hair. They're going to try to make this work. And
I can't even see her.
Well, I've got video. I just don't have audio of them.
Oh, wait. I just peeped it. I just seen it and it flipped. I got it on speaker view. I tried to get it on grid view, but it won't give me the grid view, so I don't know. Good Good old technology. Come
Good
on,
old
Skype. I need you to
technology.
be up on it, man.
I need you to be up on it. Okay, we are gonna see.
Sometimes the mute button can be pressed in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah, did you mute yourself somehow? Did you guys mute each other? They're switching cameras. They've got like an entire broadcast studio set up there. You know, I always like to when people have difficulties on Skype. I always like to say Skype was not meant for radio programming. Radio was this was meant for me to call Grandma and tell her I got my $100 for Christmas. Grandma, I got the check you sent me. That's what this was meant for. This was not meant to do international radio programs. I'm not an international dance coach, though. I wish I was, but
Can you guys hear me?
we've got Chris Ortiz.
Yeah.
What happened to
Yeah,
Ortiz?
yeah.
His video disappeared. What happened to Ortiz?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how my Skype's fucking up.
Technical difficulties abound today.
I should just stuck my phone.
You should have just stuck with the phone. Well, you know, you had that cool microphone. I was hoping that we would be able to have you use that today, which you did for a little bit, and then your Skype foobarred on you.
Stupid son of a biscuit.
So DJ Dan, the biggest star in the business, don't believe him, just ask him, he'll tell you, is with us.
Hear me.
So Dan, explain your outfit today. I love this outfit that you've got.
Do you? This is one of my favourite jackets, actually. It's Tommy Hilfiger, Lewis Hamilton, limited edition.
Look at that.
Teamed with the Lewis Hamilton Mercedes cap.
There we go.
All right, you look good, Dan. You look good.
Cool pit vipers. Thank you, Sam. You look great too. How are you?
Oh, thank you. Good. And yourself?
Yeah, hot actually. Got the heater on me. I'll turn it off.
Okay, Chris
We've got Freak Show
Ortiz.
back.
Ortiz is back, and I think.
Can you hear us?
Look at that! We can hear you.
yes.
Yay and stuff.
Finally.
Okay.
This is why.
Well, it is technology, and technology always seems to be against me in some form or another on this show. But we have two great guests with us today, and they joined us about a year ago, something like that, on this show.
I say so.
And
Over a year, because
they-
it would have been before April. Would have been Chicago's Exotica. I think.
Yes, and it is quite the deal. Go check them out on the old Twitter machine. Freak77 Show, or you can go over to freak77show.com. The number one slut who is happily owned, and she's got nice hair. And then, of course, I don't know what the owner is doing with his hair today, but I just, at one point, brother, I just gave up and shaved it all off. That's but so what have you guys been up to since we talked to you last?
Oh, a lot of fun things. SEO settings for our website. I don't know about anybody else, but like SEO makes me super horny. Search engine optimization. It's the only way you get found on Google. But in all seriousness, like the fun stuff that we've been getting up to, snow content. We have like 2.5, 3 feet of snow outside, so we've been working on some really sexy snow stuff the past week.
Oh, man. It might get a little cold, though.
It's horrible.
Snow porn. What?
Yes. Oh, that's what it was. We thought of a new genius idea, so we went for a walk yesterday in the snow. And, yeah, I thought of a really good snow BDSM video, and it would just be me tied up outside and him whipping snowballs at me.
Why not?
Why not?
Well, balls away.
That's great.
Whereabouts in the United States are you? Where's the snow at? Where we gotta go?
Michigan.
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 Tuck in Canada.
Canada.
Canada over here.
So, okay, I got to know about this hair. How long did it take to get the hair put up in the pigtails there? Good Lord.
The bigger question is, how long did it take me to grow it this long to be able to put it in the braids?
Well, that too. Good Lord. So you guys have...
Time you can get.
Well, there you go. There you go. So so you've been working on snow content, which I think is great. What other things have been going on?
We started so we already had premium Snapchat for like years.
Yeah.
But we actually just started a P premium because like that's a really big thing that we do. It's like probably 50% of our content. So we started that. That's pretty fun and interesting. I found that I had like 150 P snaps already before I started the Snapchat for just P. So it was like, wow, I have way more content of that than I even thought I had.
I just do not understand why that is a perv thing. Why? That's like a few years ago. The lovely and talented Ross the Boss, the rabble-rousing ringleader, started telling me about there's these smoking pervs out there, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And he's like, they smoke, and these pervs watch them smoke.
It's probably the two top biggest things we get asked to do is either pee or smoking. A lot of smoking blowjobs.
Yeah, that one's really common. And dangerous. I burnt his dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, who's doing the smoking? The girl.
Jeez. Don't hurt the family jewels now. Come on now.
Oh,
I will never forget it. That was the worst I ever felt.
So,
Yeah, poor guy.
See, now you can just utilize the snow. You know, you can make like a snow cone with that now. You know what I'm saying? I'm envisioning snow cones, get some flavor going.
that's the worst part about it. The ash actually stuck to the slobber.
oh, that's
Oh dear.
oh dear, that's great.
You never know what to expect on this show.
Yes. So, take us through this, because Samantha and Ortiz have not. This is their first time chatting with you, as Dan is. Take us through your guys's, porn adventure and relationship, and this being owned, and all these things.
Okay, so I guess first of all, I have daddy issues because I'm 30 and he's 47. We've been together 12 years now. I think it's been. Well, let's start with our first date. He was walking me on a leash in public. Like, for some reason, I was like, hey, let's go to the pet store. We bought a leash collar. And it's just been uphill from there. We were together probably 4 years.
3 or 4 years, yeah.
Yeah, 3 or 4 years. And we started doing online camming. It was just kind of a natural thing. Like, from day one, we recorded ourselves having sex, or like, why don't we just try to sell it? Why don't we try to sell our content and also like have an audience? That's super. You're like so nervous and it's exciting. It's like, it's not the like risk of being caught, but it's another thing that's less dangerous because like these people, you don't know them, but it's still like really nervous when you get on and do it. So that was fun to start.
Was that on cam?
Yeah. What else?
I'm intrigued by this leash thing at the pet store. Whose idea is the leash? Does he just take you into the pet store and go pick one out, or what are we doing here?
I'm a weirdo. I think he was normal before he met me. Everything is always my idea, and he's like, "You're fucked up." I know, but you love it.
It's always, I always worry too. It's like, oh yeah, it's the old creepy guy. You're like, oh man,
The old creepy guy. That's right.
it's that guy. It's like, no, it's her. I'm just along for the ride.
Quite literally.
Yes.
Help! Send help, please help.
Hey, sounds great. You've got a good Star Wars collection behind you. Is that Star Wars stuff? Who's a Star Wars fan?
We both are. That's actually kind of how we met. She had a Star Wars backpack.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Wow.
Burger King glasses from the 80s.
That's great. So you guys are doing, I noticed the other day on Twitter, you're putting together a 420 themed video bundle. Tell us about this.
Oh yay. Yeah. So we grow also. We've been doing that for about the same amount of years. A couple of years more than we've been camming. And so again with that, I'm actually in a 420 group premium, and it's about 12 to 24 girls. We kind of get a mix. Girls come and go, but I've been with the group probably 3 years, and we sell a group premium, so we post on there once a week. So I thought it'd be a great idea. We already do 420 content anyways, to try to get multiple girls to put in their video to sell as a bundle. So far I have 5 sexy ladies willing to bundle with us. I'm still looking for more. We're getting close to the deadline because, of course, we have to have it ready by 420.
Yes. Yes. So Samantha, I'm gonna unleash you on this. So what kind of questions do you have for our two friends here?
I mean, well, I'm still stuck on the snow cone kind of thing, you know. I'm trying to think of that idea since it's all snowy. You know, you guys can utilize a lot of stuff like that, get some flavors going. What do you think about the snow cone idea?
You actually made me want to do a pea snow
I
cone.
knew that's where that was going.
Yeah. I mean, I'm for it. I will send you the video even when we're done. Yeah. No thanks.
So are you guys going to try to make it to any of the Exoticas this year if they actually have them?
We definitely want to, but I'm not getting my hopes up.
Yeah, if they do have them, we're wanting to. I mean, we're saved up, we're ready to go pretty much.
We have outfits and everything.
Yeah.
What outfits? What you got ready?
Safety issues and shit.
Yes.
Like
Let's talk about the outfits. Thank you, Dan. Thank you for taking us in that direction, baby.
What have we got?
So, well, the first one was going to be Chicago, and they were newly legal with weed, so it was going to be like a weed theme. I had like these bows planned out. They were going to be like joints crossed for my bows and a weed bikini. And I made these fucking boots out of job papers, and I fucking what is it called? Paper mache or whatever. These boots with papers, the outside of the packs of papers. Didn't get to wear them.
We're gonna see them.
Well, you know, Chris Ortiz, if they do, look at that.
Oh, very cool.
Chicago Exotica. I know you're going.
Yeah.
So, so
Planned on it.
so the outfits. I'm trying to talk Dan into flying over from the United Kingdom and join us in Chicago for the festivities. And if he does come, he's got to bring that jacket he's wearing today. He has to wear that jacket. Now, of course, Chicago is or I don't know why they say Chicago. It's Rosemont, Illinois. Come on, and as
It's not. Rosebud?
it's Rose.
Is that really the city?
It's in Rosemont.
Oh, Rosemont.
Yeah, not Rosebud. That would be awesome, though.
Oh.
That would be tremendous if it was in Rosebud. But it's going to be July 16th through the 18th in Chicago. And then, of course, Exotica will be in Miami, Florida, September 17th through the 19th. Edison, New Jersey, on October 22nd through the 24th, which Michael Nagy is already begging me to fly out there to Edison. I've been to New Jersey once. I don't know if I really want to go back. And and then, of course, Washington, D.C., December 3rd through the 5th for Exotica. And, of course, Ladies Free on Fridays, which is always fun. And you can get more information on the Twitter machine at Exotica, or you can find them at exoticaexpo.com. And it is a just amazing piece of business. You've got chicks in little to no clothes, hanging out in cages. Kind of, your guys' typical fare. So when you go to okay, you've got an outfit. Does he have an outfit?
We were gonna get him a suit. Well, first I got him swim trunks, but they came and they are like tiny, short. They are not what was advertised.
Did you buy these off Wish?
No, it wasn't
Okay.
close enough. No.
Okay, because I have bought things off of Wish, and I always have to adjust the size because I forget these are all Asian people.
Oh, yeah,
So a small is a small. So fairly recently, I bought a black, I think it was fox hair, but a fur coat. And I wore it to one of my recent boxing matches that I did, one of my smoker fights, as they say, and I bought the biggest size they had, and it barely fit me.
Oh my
So I can see you buying the trunks and they're showing up, and he's like, "I'm not wearing these." Hell, who knows? Maybe you would have wore it, brother. Would you have worn the small trunks?
Honestly, like, they won't even fit.
Dick hanging out the side.
There we go. So Chris Ortiz, you've switched cameras again on us. Do you have any questions for our friends here today?
It's a good one. So being is it am I saying this right? Dominatrix or dominant or how, this whole deal? Do you guys?
This whole deal. That's awesome.
Join a yeah, I know. I'm like, oh. So I joined this FetLife deal, this website. I'm sure you guys are probably familiar with it. I didn't know jack squat about it. I didn't know anything about it. My friend was like, hey, you should join this deal so you can check out this site and see what it's all about. And I'm like, I don't know nothing about this. So do you guys have a FetLife page, or is that how you guys do your thing, or is it more of like OnlyFans or?
Okay, we've never done FetLife, but we definitely heard about it. Everybody and their brother asked us if we're on there. But we're also more not like, I don't know if you want to call it politically correct about the terms.
Yeah.
So it's like we probably would be shunned from the community because we're not gonna like I don't know, we're not politically correct about it. We kind of are just super laid back, relaxed with our own like BDSM thing. I guess that would be a general term I would say, like what is that? Bondage, dom and BD, submissive, and something else. Masochism or something.
I got you.
Mostly what we do is live, like on chatterbait.com, and then all of our content is on the website.
Yeah, that's our main focus now is our website because of all like social medias trying to get rid of sex workers and everything. It's the safest thing to do is have our website so everyone can find us. If we get deleted from somewhere, that's where you will find us.
It's hard to stay on Instagram.
Yeah, I think we're on our third Instagram, our seventh Snapchat, the usual.
Yeah, I try to post a picture of me just without my shirt, and I got banned. So
too much skin.
Too much skin, I guess.
Yeah, I'm like whatever,
Wow.
Apparently, Facebook, you used to be able to do that, but now it's like, bam, we're gonna kick you off the Facebook for 7 days.
You got put in Facebook jail. Holy smokes.
A lot of my Instagrams were only deleted because I've always kept those PG. I've never even worn a thong on Instagram till this most recent one because I don't care about it anymore. I always get in trouble for my words. It's always what I'm typing in the captions because like this weirdness going on up here is always super inappropriate. It's like, wow, for my words. Like my picture's not even bad.
That's awesome. So Dan, jump in there, baby. I know you've got some questions for him.
Yeah, I'm really interested in the snow stuff. That must get really cold. But you mentioned you've been growing for a few years. You've got a couple of grows on, is that right? Is that a passive income? Do you do that on the side?
That's our main income, I'm going to say. Is
really?
Growing, yeah. Well, it became medically legal in this state in 2008?
Yeah, about 11 years ago or something like that.
We were in an apartment. He was managing the apartment. And so we started growing in a 2-bedroom apartment to start.
Wow.
Wicked. It's still completely illegal over here, so I know where to come for my order now.
Yeah. I know everybody's like, oh, do you ship? I'm like, don't you know that you can't do illegal things while you're doing semi-illegal things? You only do one bad thing at a time. Come on, criminal. Don't be dumb.
One bad thing at a time. Well, we have this, we seem to have issues around here with criminals robbing places but not wearing masks. And I'm like, why would you rob somewhere and take the mask off? I'm like, everybody's wearing a mask. You're going to knock over the quick shop, wear a mask. They even got it on the door. We prefer you to wear a mask. So it's been quite the deal here. There was this kid a couple weeks ago that knocked over a quick shop, and he robbed the quick shop with an ice scraper. And I'm like, this kid's getting a weapons charge now because he had an ice scraper.
At least an ice sickle. What is that? You stab somebody and then the evidence melts away.
You've seen that new Mortal Kombat trailer, haven't you?
It's easier to rob places now. You can just walk around the street with a mask on.
That's right.
Like that,
you just go knock over the quick shop. Let's do it. So you guys have got that Star Wars collection behind you, as Dan mentioned earlier. what do you guys think of all the debacle with Star Wars and all these things where, I'm a Star Wars fan, but I don't like those 3 movies, but I like The Mandalorian. It's quite the deal. Where do you come down on all this Star Wars stuff?
I can't speak for The Mandalorian yet. I'm trying to not get offended by what they've done to Star Wars, and obviously, like I'm a 30-year-old, no kids, and so Baby Yoda really touched my heart, So I'm trying not to get sucked into the Disney reminiscence, or what do you call it?
Revisionist history, maybe. I don't know.
Try not to get sucked in by the Disney magic, anyways, of it, and see if I can look at it unbiased and also not be pissed off by what we've gotten thus far.
So where do you come down on all this Disney stuff, brother?
Yeah, it's all junk.
It's all junk. A man, a few words. It's all crap.
It just is one catastrophic fucking fail after another.
So
actually, though, you can check out
yes.
our Pornhub. We do have a Darth Vader.
Of course you do.
Yeah. I have a lightsaber dildo and obviously a Vader helmet. Like, I wouldn't.
We did Luke and Leia.
Oh yeah.
Porn.
Yeah, brother sister. We got the Luke and Leia porn going on.
I've got Ortiz. I've got to write this down so I can go check this out later. But just the look on Ortiz when I threw to him, and his eyes are like, "What? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna have me do here?" But so I guess as we wrap up here with you guys, how do we get your content and get a hold of you guys online and everything?
Check out our website, freak77show.com. That's the best place. And actually, I was going to throw something out. If you, there's a pop-up in the bottom that comes up. Message me that you heard this show.
Awesome.
Jiggy Jaguar show. And I'm going to put 1,000 credits, which is $10 on your account. So
look at that.
Check out our website, make an account, and message me, and I'll send you some free credits.
Awesome. Look at that. Look at that. An industrious group of individuals here. And as we wrap up with everybody, let's start with Samantha. How do we get in touch with you and read your music reviews and everything, my friend?
Okay, you can find my reviews on CertifiedNationEntertainment.com. You can find me as Samantha Lavelle on Facebook. You can find me on IG as Samantha_LEAV. You can find me on Twitter as Samantha LEAV. You can also find me on TikTok as Samantha LEAV and on Clubhouse as Samantha LEAV. So I am literally everywhere. If you type Samantha Lavelle on YouTube, some of my videos are already popping up, so it's growing.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. So, Chris Ortiz, wrap us up here, baby. How do we find your interviews on YouTube and all your stuff?
YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, all those social medias are Photoman316. So if you just type it in, you can follow me, subscribe, and add me on Snapchat. I don't have a premium. I haven't worked that way.
You have 2 cameras.
That's right. She's right. She got the 2 cameras, baby. And that microphone sounds fantastic. I'm gonna have to go over to Best Buy and say, hey, I need a mic. I need the Chris Ortiz special. They'll hook me up.
Wave 3.
And DJ Dan, how do we listen to you in the United Kingdom, my friend?
Yeah, I'm on every weekday, Monday. I had to think about it then. Every weekday, Monday to Friday, 5 till 6 p.m. on Leicester 107.5 FM. You can listen via the web, www.leicester.fm. And yeah, we're still in lockdown over here, so you can find me at home. There's nowhere really else for me to go.
There's nowhere really else to go. But Well, you guys are always fantastic. And thanks for doing this. And hopefully we all make it to Exotica in Chicago, and we can hang out, as the kids say. I don't know why they're saying it,
Chill.
but dollars to donuts. And let's hope if Dan makes it over, he brings us the donuts. Because I'd like to have UK donuts.
They're rubbish. They're rubbish.
They're rubbish.
It was like a gift from God when Krispy Kreme actually finally came over to the UK. Because honestly, UK donuts are absolutely rubbish. You guys have got that. That's your thing.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, that is where we'll leave it today. I love that. So, Samantha, I will see you next week. Maybe I'll see Chris Ortiz next week. I know we will see Dan next week. And in fact, we'll listen to Dan and me do International Live here on 990 WBOB in Rhode Island here in just a few moments. And Freak Show, you guys are just fun. Thank you for doing this today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. And we are going to see you next week here on the Sunday radio broadcast, coast to coast, border